Okay, so let's go over a few ground rules of what you ain't gonna do, because the winds are changing, and I already know what they are, because the angels are already dispatched. My father's angels, the ones you don't talk to, because you don't know shit about them. We'll have to clean that off, because there's that much dust in this room. You are not gonna give us garbage. You so-called spiritual advisors and spiritists and spiritually aware people who basically cut cords and don't teach anybody anything but how to unfriend them and erect boundaries and talk about yourself. Because the thing is, we don't like you. You have not worked on your shit. That's what my black ass up. Because see, I know how to hold my tongue until I started speaking. And then when I started speaking, y'all got mad at me. I mean, in a quick minute. The only reason why you like me is because I put up with your shit. I ain't putting up with your shit no more. My father woke me up with one statement. He said, "You mean stole from?" I said, "I ain't got nothing to steal." Oh, but later on you did. You were still left and right. You were still people. Still the souls, the only thing of value. Messages and seeds I planted a long time ago. Roll it back the clock. That's what you did. Yeah. Swimming in the seas and mermaids and shit like that. Calling yourself earth angels and shit like that. Oh yeah, Lord Bill, I'm talking about your ass still again too. Because I can. Mark Rollins, with your crazy ass mind. I mean, your energy was so toxic when he's funny. And at the same time, you going to get all up in my grill. And I'm sitting there channeling the spirit, but at the same time, you sitting there being out nails on the chalkboard experience for me. I ain't thinking about you. I guess you still think that you done got spiritually aware and more. And Farhan, oh yeah, you talk all kind of shit, brother, as love and light, but I don't want to hear that shit. Because you are neither my brother and you're not a love and light. And at the same time, even as you were getting a reading, you didn't understand what the reading was. You said, well, you didn't know it either. Or I knew you went on vacation. So you've been up with that on the person. You're outside of your league. That's what that meant. And we ain't even talk about the fact that when I told you that I saw this woman and she was wearing this thing, I didn't know what that shit was. Because the thing is, I shouldn't have been doing that shit either. I didn't know what that shit was she was wearing. But it was somebody who you were associated with who was bringing through somebody else or somebody else. And then, even as we were sitting there, Sylvie didn't even know that I was saying her dog. I had to see her phone. She pulled out her phone or something to check on her who I told her was not dead. And then she sat there and she opened turned on the phone and it was a picture of the dog. I said, "That's the dog I saw." She said, "Oh, yeah, that dog's in spirit." And y'all got the nerve to call yourself teachers. Shut the fuck up, all y'all. I don't even want to talk to y'all no more. You're poor students, which makes you poor teachers. You don't know what the angels look like. You do not. But, I mean, you talking to them. There's some that were better teachers of the angels than others. And some that actually were talking to the true angels versus others. But you know what we did at that? Oh, you don't want to know what I prayed for? I prayed for my shit all coming through my mouth. He said, everything you asked for, I've been delivering. He said, I met your price. Why would he say that? Unless he did it. I said, I'm still living in the Bible. He said, that's coming too. Don't worry about it. I got everything that you asked for coming. I just have to roll it out the way I roll it out. Because the thing is, he has to bring it in slices and pieces. Because he's got to insert it into a reality because you motherfuckers said you could reshape some shit. You already tried to rescript some shit. Sandy Taylor was the bitch that was teaching that shit. About you could rescript some shit. I got a new thing from Spirit. We can rescript. I'll let Barry say we can have whatever we want. See, y'all witches. I know what y'all are. Y'all tried to play a game. Oh, okay. You like the program that you were under before, under me? Which was my craze? My father said, you being retired. No problem. Bye, Felicia. So now, work under his. which really does not exist. Because I'm telling you, my father can be a straight up bitch. He ever told me that. I said, please don't do this. I fought him tooth and nail. I mean, he broke my ass down. Because the only thing he knew I would do it for was for him. And he had to assure me he was not the devil. I said, I ain't handing him over to the devil. Oh, yes, you are. But I'm not the devil. This man is bad looking for a drink. Man, so I got very little money. What y'all do? Very little money. So I got no hurt to you. And I said, how long you here for? Because he asked me how long you here for. I said, I'm here at least for another week. He's like, oh, well, I'm only here. Well, I have to figure out how to pay his rent to get to the end of the month. I might go to my brother's this weekend. I don't know his brother before. He was and then he told me he came from the mama's house. And then she said she had somebody come over. And for all that shit that he talks, I mean, he makes good music. Don't get me wrong. He's talented. He's there, got clients. So why the hell are you asking me, am I at the Airbnb? And I don't know how many for. I think your friend here. But your friend was loud. He was obnoxious. I fed your friend. I fed you. You know, you didn't go and post something like that. But you always looking for a drink. And I'm like, nigga, I saw you come up the street earlier. You had some chips and you had a soda. If you wanted a drink, you should have been buying it then. Don't you ask me to give you a drink. Because I ain't got nothing for you. See, I'm just taking care of people. Probably leave that. He said, now, I want you to understand something. But that nigga, and then he got here and was hitting the dumb stuff. And before that money came in, he said, I need you to understand something. I need you to understand this comes from me. You will no longer provide for people like that. That includes a shitload of you. At that, you might as well say it's all of you. Unless I offer you something, don't worry about it. Certain people have to pay back, and I will pay them back. But certain people, I don't owe shit to. So you will not ask me for anything, because I'm going to give it to you. I will look at you as if you got 5 heads and horns coming out of them, and all different kind of cross eyes. Because you said I was full of shit. But you are full of love and light, compassion and understanding. Well, no, you're not. I done put up enough news clippings of how you behave that you should know that that is your basic nature, and that is what Doreen tried to tell you was so innocent. And that's also what all your fucking so-called spirit advisors told you signed up for. Why would anybody sign up for that shit? And how dare you say that I sanctioned that? You sat a committee? Oh, I guess I wasn't sitting on the committee. See, that's how stupid you sound. I was not the one sitting on the committee telling you, oh, you want to experience the shit because God don't know what it feels like. God ain't about you. God experiences everything. Has experienced everything, knows everything, and at the same time, all of a sudden you're going to dumb him down to be a fucking vending machine. And I told you my father does not like that shit. And I know you did it because he talked about it. You think I need you to interpret my fucking dreams when you the fucking devil himself? Or you just will intel. You ain't gonna get nothing from me. You will find out that we know what you were doing all along. We know exactly why you come up with a stack of cards every time. New cards trying to read into some shit. Talking about spirit makes that shit work. It makes it work all right. But when we know what you're doing, it doesn't work in your favor. So now Colette, she gonna go on a downslide real quick. And Miss Mark, his wife. I said his wife, because Colette running, she wearing the mask in that family. He just running the angel behind. So I'm like, oh, I got a good one. She talking about how cute that man is. Yeah, I mean, he's like a Barbie doll, there. We ain't about it. And then Clarence McCants, because you know her name is, it really is just that. She's Clarence McCants. I can't read anything but tell you about all these fucking people who are celebrities to just believe in my shit. You believe in Lori Loughlin. I mean, this Fuller House. Not to mention Miss Full House. You believe in Felicia Huffman. Oh, you believe in a lot of shit. You believe in Justice Smollett. Yeah, I believe in Oprah. Oh, people, come on. We know what you believe in. Spirit don't lie, does it? We know what you watch. We know why you watch it, and we know how it makes you feel. And Lisa tells you, I'm talking about Lisa Williams now, says Spirit don't look at everything. Oh, Spirit looks at everything. Why else you gonna have a reading and they gonna tell you, oh, you going to Disneyland next week or whatever, and I'm gonna be there with you. Or you going over here and I'm gonna be there with you. Or you getting married, I'm gonna be over there with you. See, a dead person has no conscience in the sense that there's no filter. They just learn how to do some shit. I mean, they learn how to talk to y'all. I know what they do. I guess y'all say I'm stupid. I ain't been doing this shit for a minute. I've been doing this shit for a long ass time. So yeah, I did a lot of this study while I was asleep. It was like when I woke up, all the pieces started falling together. I told you, y'all stupid as, I mean, y'all gonna be mad as hatters. Because the thing is, first off, you thought that Spirit had no weapons in their arsenal. Well, they got all kinds of weapons. You just don't have anybody to break it down to you exactly what they did to you and why they did it. Because you're not good people. You say you're good people. Yeah, that's why you live in a world where there's global warming, and a world where you got Donald Trump as president, and a world where Netanyahu is getting ready to annex some property if he gets back in office, and a world in where there's a Vladimir Putin and a Kim Jong-un. Seriously. Who his best friend is a black man basketball player who dressed up in a wedding dress. And then photo shoot. Dennis Rodman. Come on. One thing I've never done, even as a black gay man, is put on drag. I ain't saying you can't do it. Sure, RuPaul does it well. But RuPaul is not out there trying to change the world other than to empower those who truly are transgender or transsexuals and or whatever. They're trying to figure out who they are. And he actually is healing the world. I ain't mad at him. He got his white boyfriend there, ranch in Montana, whatever. He said, I married a cowboy, but these people ain't like that. What did he learn? What he was in Montana. He said, these people are not like what I thought. You put many a stereotype out there. Just because you ain't doing your work. You believe some shit some people say. I mean, I talk about it. You let these people, just lead you by the nose. Where you gonna lead me to? Sniff this. Tell you, oh, this shit is wrong. And then you sneak and do it. You say, you didn't feel that wrong with me, but at the same time, you know what? I'm gonna put up a foot. I'm gonna sit there and tell you that I can't stare at your ass, but at the same time, when I see you later, don't tell nobody. I'm gonna give you this ass. I'm gonna take yours. Because this shit is not as bad as I thought. And then the women get mad because they say, well, I'm supposed to be woman enough for you. Maybe you're too much woman. Maybe that's why you need a woman of your own. Well, see, women will talk a lot of shit about how great they are. I told you, you're not going to like me. A lot of times why you don't have a relationship in your life because you ain't working on it. The best relationships that I know out there, women who are partnered up, they work with a man. I still say that with Allison Professor and Donald Professor. But I mean, he unfriended me. Yeah, does that mean that he's going wrong? Yeah, it's okay. I'm not scared. He had whatever reason he had to just say bye. I mean, he was going through some shit. I mean, I think he left some message about, why he had to go. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't need to explain why you leave. You just leave. I told you said, you got to follow my friends. Let's not forget that you're there until I don't see you anymore. And I'm like, oh, well, they left. Okay, bye. There's a separation taking place. I told you that. Now, whether you believe this shit or not, I don't care. And if you think you need to divorce yourself from it, I still don't care. Because the thing is, you're going to be caught in the middle anyway. And nigga, I know you're going to be sitting there crying to Jesus or whatever, or whoever won't listen to you. I do not care. Do you know why I don't care? I don't have to. Before, I did. But now I don't. Why? You don't care. Shit. You signed up for this shit, right? You wanted to evolve. You wanted to ascend. You wanted to be all this shit that you know damn well you're not. You're supposed to be the superior, consciousness in the galaxy. There are other planets out there that they have more conscious souls than you. And I know about them because they exist. They don't trip. You trip. You don't know anything about that. Yes, I do. Oh, all kind of shit. My father he took me all kind of places. He just took me all kind of places. I said, do they do this shit over here? No. That don't happen on Earth. What would they refer to it as Earth? No, that was not me on any kind of drug, and I wasn't even drunk. I was just dreaming. My soul left my body, and I went. I talked to him. Oh, walkabout. Fuck you. What do you want to know? Because I might not tell you everything, but at the same time, isn't it? Well, you're going to learn. If this is the truth. See, this is a card of swords. See, the thing is, I'm not blind, but at the same time, I am protected. I ain't thinking about you. You know what that card means. You still don't know what it means. I mean, you know what it means to you. Some of you scared of it. I ain't scared of it. The card doesn't mean shit to me. Because my father already told me this is an inevitable thing that's going to happen. And they're going to learn. And by the time you learn it, you're going to be crying. Because I told you, not only can I see the future, I can hear the future. I hear future sayings. What people will say. I said, that sounds like so-and-so. Like I've heard my brother calling me out in the future. I'm like, that's Howard. Like he was outside the house. And I heard Jennifer and Carl saying, oh yeah. They say he saw everything. And Jennifer was like, I should have let him just sleep on the couch. She put me out of her house. I told you, I knew it was coming. I didn't worry about it. I told my family is toast. So I'll ask you that before, after, during, whatever, it didn't matter. It didn't really piss me off. Yeah, I was after. Yeah, because I was at my mama's house by that time. When I heard Jennifer say that shit. And I was like, God, what are you doing? He said, all this shit is coming. Because he was working on shit. He was creating. I'm saying, yeah, see, he also showed me how he creates. And how it takes time. And that it goes through these various phases. And it's one way in terms of what you ask for, but by the time it gets to reality, then it appears in another way, but at the same time, it's still based upon what you asked for. And you don't know what you're doing with it. And then you're going to sit there and say, what the fuck is this shit? What is what you asked for? Because he don't have to do anything for you just because he is not a fucking vending machine. I mean, he was funny. So when I realized who he was and found him. Because, I mean, I refuse to do all that devil shit. He said, I found my key. The key? I said, yeah. What is it? Because, see, now, you're plugged into the world. And I could download them to you, and you can upload the shit. Now, he's already created, I've already uploaded a ton of shit. What I have not uploaded is your solution. So, do you want me to upload the solution? Be nice. You cannot drag it out of me. Be nice. Because my father found out that I am really formidable in the mental state. It takes a lot to get me drunk. And at the same time, even when I get drunk, I still tell you everything. Just look at you. Listen to me. I'm not a drug addict. I'm not that shit. It don't affect me the same way. I want to go to sleep. I will die first, rather than give up his secrets. But y'all chatty Cathy's. Let me write a book. That's what he's saying. Jim study with all these. So, are you members of my tribe? Why, I cannot tell you the secret source. Test you as members of my tribe. And then once she gets permission and they start teaching her shit, the person who uses she go out and write a book. And talk about how good she is. She ain't good. She's straight up witch. Them Native Americans cannot be happy with her, but at the same time, they're the only ones who taught her. So they're guilty. I wouldn't teach her. I wouldn't teach her shit. Ain't no teacher. The thing is, all she wants is what she wants. She want to make some money. On her farm with a meadow. Meadow. That's a dollar. Yeah, they're the cookbook. I wouldn't eat in those recipes if I were you. She always, she'll give you some sampling of her work. What would she do? What she did a radio show. Man, I guess something. I don't listen to house. I haven't listened to house for years. She will sit there and give you a sampling of her work. Because she wants you to be a consumer of her products. What they do. Those who give away shit. Esther Hicks said, I don't need to do that shit because my name and my fame precedes me. And you motherfuckers don't get no freebies. I thought that was interesting when her husband died. And it was like, her age was cool. I guess he was in the vortex and whatnot. She wasn't admitting that shit as much as she should have. Because you would think she would have. She didn't care where he was. Because I guess Abraham comforted her. Some motherfucking name for some shit in the Bible. Family in the nation. Snake. See, I told you. You don't want to talk to me. And I know it. I noticed it too. Why do I keep grabbing on it? Because see, my father owes me a massage. And I guess he wants me to be reminded that he knows he owes me a massage. I used to go get massages regularly because this shit, I was always stressed out at work. And here I am, steadily stressed out. And lately I noticed that every time I turn around, I'm sitting here trying to get myself a massage. Because he got me doing this shit. He said, I ain't forgot what I promised you. Oh, yeah, you did. You did not get me. I owe you a lot of shit. See, I just pulled another card. I don't know what this means. Let's see. This is our relation card. He said, you need to believe. This love is card. You need to believe and know that I love you. And I'm going to take care of you because, see, you've been through enough shit for me. I'm going to give you what you asked for and more. Because you've been looking for your massages for a long time. I actually got a card for a massage, so I just get there. He said, well, why don't you just get there? Oh, getting there is not as easy as you think. I have to get there. And then I have to get back. Yeah, fuck my truck up. He did that deliberately. Because he knew I was trying to find a job. I got a haircut. I was looking good. I was on the freeway. Like, okay, I got this plan. I'm gonna do this shit. And all the thing I know, my truck started. I mean, it was like, and my friend told me. He said, Carlos, I think it's your clutch. So it's not transmission now. It's your clutch. That shit's parked. I mean, I don't know if it's still there or not. They might have impounded it. I don't know. I don't know if the people did because I ain't walked back over there. I mean, I can walk to it, but it takes, like a 20-minute walk, 15 to 20 minutes from where I am. I told you. You put me smack dab in the middle between two places. And said, okay, here I am trying to figure some shit out. And every time I try to do some shit, they tell me, oh, no, you can't do it. Or we need this, or we need that. I told you, see, y'all made my life a living hell. Don't think I'm not obliged to return the favor. Now, that you can count on. It's not a threat. It's just something that I feel like I owe you. Because you're my friends. What a friend. What a friend would I be if I did not share the abundance of the love that you have shown me. When you can buy a Learjet for a priest, but you can't find a little compassion in your heart for little old me. See, because as far as you're concerned, you rather put up a perfect save and show me that tomorrow's going to be a better day. Okay. Let's bring forward that new day. Actually, we don't have to. It's already been done. We ain't worried about that. You have to worry about what I've done. You have to worry about where you stand. And sometimes you're standing on what we call quicksand, where all of a sudden you find yourself sinking, and unless somebody throws you a lifeline who has the ability, the skills, and the gift to get you out, you're stuck. Don't worry about that. I think people are quite interesting because they're very easily swayed to believe in some shit and then think they're good people. Yeah. You will work some progress. And you let somebody get inside your head and told you that you were already complete. They blew your own damn mind and told you to have a good time. Because, a long time ago, they used to burn witches and hang them and shoot them and all kinds of shit. That's what they did with anybody else. Well, see, the witches, it is their time to shine. So they took you down as saying, now alive. And they already know they're going to die again. And they already know that this time, they ain't coming back for their sins. But they did get a whole lot of you with them. I hope you're ready for that. Because I tell you, I see what I see. This is not a hat trick. This is a card, a premonition of knowing what's coming. And them bitches set you up. Knowing that they time, this earth, is going to be like that. But they say we taking as many of you out this time as we can. Believe that they had, what? That much more time because they had so many numbers? No. Because see, there is no value in fool's gold. And that's where you stand. So I tell you what, as you chew and nosh on that, don't worry about going to the Bible like Doreen's doing. Because that bitch will never find Jesus and she will never find salvation because she's already anointed for what she knows. Or I would say, what she has done. She looking for forgiveness way too late. Because she stared me straight in the eyes and didn't know who I was. But at the same time, was still doing that shit. She found Jesus after that. You know how many years ago that was? So, where you at? All you can count on is if you ever knew him, and where you are now with him in stationary activity or active activity. But the thing is, it don't really matter, does it? Because a lot of you already sold your souls. What you gonna do to clean it up? That's up to you. And the great, the great one, my Father, in the universe, you know, to him, her, whatever you want to call him. I suggest you don't call him her, because see, the her is confusing. The him, not so much. The her is just like any other woman. She'll tell you one thing in 1 minute and mean it another thing and the next, and say you should understand. You know, at least he'll tell you straightforward. I don't give a fuck until he do. And then you sit there and say, well, why didn't you tell me this earlier? You're supposed to know this shit. What you waiting on? Put your ass in the corner. I told you, we had really deep conversations. And I'm like, that's why I was like, I said, I had some dreams. I woke up, I said, my heart sank. I said, I'm never going to get anywhere with y'all. And he said, you all right with us. You just don't get it. I said, but he said, look, you the only one. You stood out of all our kids. I didn't say that. That was Mama say. She said, I didn't say that. Even though she did say some shit. Well, they said, you said, no, I didn't say that. And she said, go to war. Oh, little me. And my father was like, but they didn't want to play games. Oh, no, we ain't doing that. Well, you gotta go to war too. Oh, little me. And as far as you're concerned, they weren't black. They were white. They were just like white people. White people white people do some crazy shit sometimes. That's what he was trying to tell me. He said, white people be crazy. Black people be crazy too, but the thing is, it doesn't pack the same punch when I send you the dream. I need you to look at it for what it is. Because I know white people will do some crazy shit over their kids. So, I tell you what, meditate on that. Talk to him. Maybe he'll ask me to pass something on to you. But right now, I don't give a fuck. Ooh. He just telling me. Anything else? Oh, he said no. He was saying everything I was saying before was true. Because, normally when he does certain things, then it gives me a moment to pause, but he said, no, you were just telling me everything that I wanted them to know. So I can hang up now? Okay. Bye, Felicia. Again. Or is it Felicia 2 again? Whatever it is. It don't matter. Bye.